Hello, hello. Okay, it's working. It's so weird to hear my voice. By the way, when I came here, I was reading an article that said that when you go on stage, 25% of the people will like you, 25% will have no idea what you're talking about, and 50% of the people will hate you regardless of what you say. So I feel I need some love. Also, I'm not sure Meda Conference did the right thing because this is actually my very first time on stage with such a large audience. So, you know, help me out, help me out. Okay. So today I want to talk to you about the journey and not the channel. It's not the journey of my nightlife in Tel Aviv. I would love to talk to you about this actually, but it's more about the shopper journey. At Unilever, we realized that the shopper journey is much more important than the channel. Why? Because especially in CPG, we moved from a world where mass communication was everything, what we call the spray and pray approach, and then focus on channels, a channel world where both marketing and retail were equally important, and finally the world of today, the customer obsession, the consumer-centric world, where the ones that are able to understand the journey of the consumer are able to win a greater share of mind, heart, and wallet of the shopper. Before we move into the shopper journey, let me give you a little bit of information about the journey of Unilever in e-commerce. I joined Unilever in 2016, but if I look back in time, and my colleagues in 2011 were less than 100 globally. We had less than 100 million turnover globally, and we were really only focusing on markets like US, UK, and China. Wait a second. Yes. Now things are different. So we are available in 36 markets. We have a turnover of 1.7 billions, growing like crazy, luckily, with more than 800 people working in many different accounts like Amazon, Taobao in China, and direct-to-consumer businesses such as T2, the tea company in Australia, just to give you an example. So this is the now. There is also a little bit of the future of Unilever. We have set an ambitious goal for the future to reach 6 billion by 2020. That would equal to 14% of Unilever turnover. We are going to do that only by building a balanced business model, so playing in pure play retailers like Amazon and Alibaba, the brick and mortar sales channels like Walmart in the US, as example, and by creating organically direct-to-consumer business models, but also by acquiring. You might have heard about our acquisition of Dollar Shave Club in 2016, or Carver Beauty in South Korea. So, in this, this is amazing journey so far. We are super excited about this 2020 destination. And over the past 3-4 years, we got some good insights that made us realize that we need to see things differently. For example, in terms of access, we know that globally 3.5 billion people are always connected, always on, more than 50% with mobile. We know that in terms of influence, people are exhibit to purchase and research anywhere, which means that e-commerce is not just the end goal, but it can be part of the discovery before store. And finally, in terms of purchase, 1.6 billion have purchased at least once online. So because of these new insights, we realize that the world is shifting, is changing, and we need to see things with the lenses of a consumer. In fact, the real journey consists in seeing things with new eyes. And we are trying hard to do this. Within Unilever, we want our people to see the e-commerce opportunity with these new lenses. We want our retail partners to do the same. And these new lenses are the lenses of understanding that e-commerce is not just a sales channel, it's a media platform, really. It's the first touch point for brands. And today, Amazon and this kind of ecosystem are valid as Google and Facebook for product discovery. And let's be clear, for the shopper, there's no complexity. It's not like they make compartments between experiences. For the shopper, it's just shopping. But what it's really easy for them, it's super complex for us, right? Super complex for brand to understand how to create a meaningful relationship with the shopper. How can we influence and reach at the right time, at the right moment, the highly automated recurring routine? How can we do that? Well, we strive to create the brilliant brand experiences. We are not there yet, to be honest, but we are doing our best. So far, I've talked about this theoretically. I want to give you a clear example, a success case. It's the baby dove case. In this case, we are talking about moms, new moms. And we did this because we really wanted to understand the shopper journey. And we got to learn 4 fundamentals. The first is follow the shopper. The second is commit to content, high quality content, I would say. The third is be relevant, and the fourth is measure the impact. How does it work? So we all know the old way of doing things, of going on TV, put a product on shelf, buy some print ads. We didn't want to go that way. We knew we could do things better, so we started to widen up conversations. We wanted to have conversation with moms to understand how to speak with them, how to reach out to them. And things got personal, so we came to realize something very interesting. There's something I want to show you. Let's talk about it after this, okay?
If you can keep your head when all about
There's no audio though.
If you can wait and not be tired by waiting. If you can watch the things you gave your life to broken.
If you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds of distance run. If you can dream and not make dreams your master.
You'll be a mom, my girl.
There are no perfect moms, just real ones. New baby dove.
So sweet, right? That's it. That's the biggest, the most beautiful, simple truth behind this concept. There are no perfect moms, there are just real moms. So this became the mission of Baby Dove. How can we speak with them and give them the advice they need, knowing that the new moms are overwhelmed by contradictory content and they don't really know what to do. So we really wanted to raise women's self-belief and confidence in how to raise a child. We really wanted to win the hearts of the moms, and we needed to understand the shopper journeys of these new moms first. This is really an omni journey, because the new mom is a kind of mom that is this has an affinity with pay TV and digital channels, that reads blogs, that goes in store, that is searching for the ingredients for the right products for their kids, that is kind of reviewing products online. So we really wanted to create a branded, integrated experience. So because we wanted to win the hearts of the new mother for the launch of Baby Dove in Brazil, we decided to launch a PR event. Let's check it out.
Surviving on distance, the air is my road.
Did you like it? I love it. It's super cool. Huh? It's super cool. But we didn't stop just to this PR stunt. It was not a PR stunt. We wanted to really kick off conversations. So we engaged immediately after the PR event with the top 20 key influential bloggers to get moms talking about it, to give away this much needed advice on how to raise a kid in the best possible way. So we let them talk. We were also monitoring keywords, so every time there was I don't know, searching for a keyword on any key retailer, we made sure that our content was fit in the medium perfectly, socially, on social, on web, on e-commerce. We engaged with the top 30% pediatrician nationally, and also we gave away 150,000 samples through hospitals to new moms, encouraging also a mom-to-mom network creation by allowing mom to nominate another mom to receive a baby doll gift. We really wanted to build a brilliant brand experiences, and in order to do so, because content is king, is so important, we really needed to have the best imagery, the best video, the best content possible. We knew what moms were searching, so for example, in the case of Amazon or any other key retailer, when they were searching for the word baby, we were showing up. And content is so important. I can give you a couple examples. I don't know if there's a pointer here. Right, okay, so this is a store within the store we created in many retailers. This is another activation campaign we did. We knew that one of our main competitors was often using images of kids. In our case, we wanted to get the moms engaged, talking, let's say, and so we asked them to upload a picture of their baby when having a first bath in exchange for the 25% discount on the whole range of baby doll. So we did this for mom-to-mom endorsement, but also because we wanted to drive ratings and reviews. So the third point I mentioned before was about be relevant. And be relevant is understanding that for the shopper, you know, channels are equally important, but also this comes through making feel people special, because in the world of today, everyone wants to feel special. So how can we make sure that we deliver the message that it's not just the journey we care about, but their specific journey? We did this through personalization. So for example, in store on the shelf, we have 47 variants of names and nicknames of babies. On the point of sales, it was clearly explained how to go online to further customize with the preferred name. And finally, that's it. But it was a very successful activation. All right. Oh, okay. Another couple of things. I mentioned the importance of mobile before, and the importance of delivering content time to perfection. So in this case, we used Waze. So every time the shopper was in proximity to the store, we delivered some special discount. Or we used social media with the right segmentation to reach out to the shopper and making easier to transitioning from a browsing to purchasing experience. Finally, we also established for the very first time a long-lasting relationship with the media. So instead of looking just at the success of a single campaign, this was a very long-term strategy and win-win scenario for both the manufacturer and the retailer. To recap, here are the key takeaways. First, follow the shopper. We often hear the word, the consumer has shifted. It's not entirely true. I believe it's more about a constant shifting. We are always constantly shifting. And if there's a way to do it, it's to have a really scientific approach, use your empathy and understanding of the right moments when to speak and with which voice to your customers. Commit to content, high quality content, How do you cut through the noise? You need to make sure you have the best in class, and the worst thing you can do is to use a scattergun approach and try to reach at every touch point possible. The third point is be relevant. Be relevant in our specific case meant personalization, which is really tricky because there's no escape with personalization. It's very unique to each product and service, but it's the way you help people to feel more special and unique. And 4, measure the impact, probably one of the most important points. Having a rigorous approach of utilizing the data, omni-channel metrics, if you will, with both qualitative and quantitative insights, tracking the channels and understanding how the channels interact with each other. To conclude, at Unilever, we dive deep into the shopper journey. To understand the shopper journey, we dive deep into the data to understand the consumer journey. Now, my ask to you is to reach out to Unilever, especially Unilever Israel, with our amazing guys like Yael Brandt and all the others that are over there. Amazing people. I have to say this because they made me feel very welcomed here in Tel Aviv. And so reach out to us to know what we are up to, how to collaborate. I think it's time to create more memorable, more powerful journeys together. Thank you all.